Good Morning Britain host Piers Morgan, 55, admitted he had spent Christmas in Antigua, but insisted he complied with the rules at the time. His admission comes after a Twitter user asked him which countries he thinks has handled the coronavirus pandemic properly there. Government said travel abroad from Tier 3 was allowed if people went straight to the airport. Piers Morgan sharing his thoughts, the presenter said, NZ, South Korea, Vietnam, Japan, Iceland, Singapore, Australia, Taiwan, and yes, China. When queried about Antigua, he added, Antigua, like all the Caribbean islands, has handled the pandemic very well thanks to strict border control and a law-observant population. Just 169 cases in total, 5 deaths. Twitter users then asked him about his visit to the Caribbean island at Christmas. Politics site Media Guido queried his actions as they highlighted the government advice has been to only travel if essential. Country Files Matt Baker doesn't want to play family card amid apology. They wrote, government advice in December was not to travel unless it was essential. Piers was publicly calling for Christmas to be cancelled and tougher restrictions. He flew to Antigua first class on Virgin before Christmas Day. Hitting back in view of his 7 million followers, he wrote, Hi Guido, Happy New Year. 1. The government said travel abroad from Tier 3 was allowed if people went straight to the airport. 2. I didn't call for Christmas to be cancelled. 3. I haven't flown on Virgin for a year. 4. I last flew first class in February. Otherwise, spot on. Express.co.uk has contacted a representative for Piers for further comment. Don't miss. Louise Redknapp recognizes famous pal's voice on Masked Singer, revealed. Janet Manrara reveals what husband Oliage hates about her spending. Admission. Fern Britton tells fans you're welcome to think him a pompous TT. Twitter, but the Twitter user wanted further answers and asked why he considered his trip to be essential travel, to which Piers is yet to respond to. At the time, the government said Tier 3 residents should avoid traveling out of the area unless it's for work, education, youth services, medical attention or because of caring responsibilities. Transport Secretary Grant Shapps later said traveling abroad would be allowed in the same tier if you're going straight to an airport. Back in November, Piers queried the government's previous advice on allowing 3 households to mix over the festive period. He wrote, COVID-19 doesn't give a flying FCK about Christmas. If we have to make compromises this year, so be it. We can still attend virtual church services, still have virtual meals with all the trimmings. The vaccines are coming fast, let's save as many lives as possible until then. The government later made a U-turn on their allowance as coronavirus cases continued to soar. Prime Minister has since announced a 3rd lockdown in England.